AG Surfer back again, another vid. I'm just putting them out today on December the 18th. It's a Thursday. Again, looking at Cap. It's good stuff. I wanted to break out some of my heavy hitters, I guess. Some of my other top-notch CGC books real quick. Just show them off before the holidays. Um, Alright, so without further ado, we'll crack into it. As you can see, it is the Amazing Spider-Man issue 129. And this bad boy's graded at an 8.0. Again, really happy and really stoked to own this comic. And got it signed by Stan Lee in this nice blue. And I did this at the earlier this year at the Wizard World Comic Con in Sacramento, meeting Stan Lee. It was just awesome. I got a Mylar on it, so it's really gonna probably all the glare. Apologize, but yeah, Spidey issue 129, first Punisher. Just a great book, and I thought about sending it out with my buddy for the Fall Legends tour to get John Romita and Jerry Conway on it, but I just couldn't. Didn't feel like cracking it open, man. Didn't feel like having that book, you know, opened up. So this one's gonna stay the way it is. I don't know. I mean, unless those guys come closer to me, and I could physically take the book to John Romita and Jerry Conway, or I travel. That may be the only way. And I know John Romita's would be an awesome signature to have, and hopefully I've got a book coming with his autograph on it. But again, great book, and that one's staying sealed up. And we'll move right over to, this is one of my higher grade Amazing Spideys, issue number 68, and that's off-white to white pages, and so is the Punisher. Punisher's off-white to white pages. Alright, but Amazing Spider-Man number 68, graded at a 9.6. And this, I know there's no real significance with this book. Let's see, actually Kingpin appearance, clay tablet, saga begins. The saga begins on clay tablet. So, no real significance, but it is one of my, I figured this was going to get in the 9 range, so I just wanted to get Stan Lee on it. And I do like the front cover. Front cover's cool. I dig it, and again, high grade, so I thought, why not? And it's under 100. It's issue number 68, and I think 68 is a good year. That's all I'll say. And if I actually hold this bad boy up, that was another reason right there. I got that nice wall art, so and I got the comic to go with it. So, all right. Yeah, we got 2 wins. That's all right. I didn't expect much this season. Good team. I mean, next season we'll do all right. I think the 49ers are hurting right now, of all things. So, all right, we'll set that Spidey up over here. This is just such an awesome book. Love that 8.0. I mean, the front cover, you know. Again, another book that I wasn't sure if I was going to own without spending too much money. So this one, I think I really got a deal on it, and for it to come back in 8.0, just awesome. Punisher is a great character. All right, so let's break out with my. I'm going to break out here with my last 2 heavy hitters. I consider heavy hitters. And let's go from there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to grab, hold on. I'm going to grab another book again. So this is when you know you're on the fly. It's just, I don't have nothing scripted. That's when my speech is slurry. And I didn't even start drinking this morning. I got to get to work, so that's probably why I'm a little nervous and I want to hustle up a little bit. Hopefully that grade didn't show through, but either way, let's pan down, and I'll try to do a going up. Oh, this book, man, just an outstanding book. Daredevil number 1. Got it signed by Stan Lee. Did a nice little red situation. Again, this was at the Wizard World in Sacramento. Actually, I ended up, I think, with like 9 books, dude. So spent some major money in Sacramento, but it was my last big Stan Lee autograph haul. in Sacramento. So, and again, I think it was like 9 books. 2 were my brother's, so 7 for me. And this is one of them, Daredevil #1. And I was really, really happy with this grade, a 4.5. So it just kind of knocks my socks off. I think when I purchased the book, they said roughly it was like a 3.5. So for it to jump a full grade, phenomenal. This book really had me stressed out based on the price I paid on it. It was the most I spent on a single comic book. You know, and so the money I spent on it, I was kind of freaking out. I was like, well, hopefully it doesn't come back restored. Hopefully it does hit a 3.0 or higher, because I didn't want to lose money. And I just really liked the book. It looked so good. This was the most I spent on a comic book until this one snuck in. Hulk 181. Can't get enough of that. This takes the top. This takes the cake, I guess. So, and again, I don't think no signatures on this one. This will be my first Blue Label submission for CGC, but I'm in no rush to CGC it. I just want to enjoy it for some time. And this was the most I spent on a book so far. I don't plan on spending that kind of money again, at least for a while. I've got to put my money away and save it, and start putting it toward my vehicles. So Hulk had to crash the party again, but based on value. That's Hulk. I'm going to put Hulk over here. So Daredevil, man, just a beautiful book. I'm really happy to own this. I just wanted to own kind of like a piece of Marvel history, and this wasn't that crazy. Well, the price was up there, but it wasn't up there like the Hulk 181. But then again, I could afford this. This was, compared to Amazing Spider-Man #1, obviously I was able to obtain this book. So yeah, just an overall great book. Off-white to white pages. You know, Stan Lee story, Bill Everett art. It's Jack Kirby and Bill Everett cover. That's why I knew I digged it. You know, Jack Kirby, King Kirby. So yeah, look at that nice Daredevil. And the backside. Looks like it's got a slight miswrap, as you can see. But again, overall, just a nice book. Love the Daredevil. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and sneak this one down here because the light's, I believe, better. And we get right into this other bad boy, Iron Man #1, and that's also a 4.5. This was much less, obviously. This didn't cost as much as the Daredevil, but again, a beautiful book. And this is where I first did. You know, I got Stan Lee in gold. Just that gold really it pops, man. It looks great on this front cover too. So again, I was really stoked using that gold Sharpie, and that's got to be one of my favorite new pens to use on comic books, especially if it's gonna add a little flair. So Iron Man #1, rated at a 4.5, off-white to white pages. And I'll have to get that Iron Man to Submariner #1, because that's where the story continues. Just be nice for the collection. So, and you know what? I'm going to take this guy on a little road trip. I'm going to show you, let's see what last year's calendar looked like. Last year. This year's calendar, but it's actually last month. It's November. Let's see. Alright, the lighting's not great. Yeah, that's my calendar. That was November, though. I haven't switched it over to December yet, because I wanted to break this book out and do a little side-by-side. So, thought it was alright. Okay, again, hey folks, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking me out. Thanks for all the comments. I'll definitely try to get back to you guys, and I know how to comment now properly, so maybe you can see my response to your comment. And happy holidays to all. Alright, as Iron Man would say, I don't know if he would say, late.